Hi, I'm Julie from Craftwork Cards, and in this new to you video for Create and Craft, I'm going to show you how to curl and shape flowers and create a wreath on the centre of your card. So I've taken my card blank and I'm just going to use a little saucer that I've got, and I'm going to draw around that using a pencil just lightly onto my card. So I make sure that I've got an even border all the way around and just very gently draw around the edge. So you've then got that nice pencil line so you know where you're going to place your flowers. I've done a little bit already, so I've taken some of my flowers. These are lovely die cut flowers, and I'm just going to show you how you can curl and shape them to give them different dimensions. So this one, I always lift the petals up first of all. So I'm using my thumb as a guide in the centre, but just bringing the petals up. Then I'm just going to place my thumb on the top and curl the petals back round. So you're just adding that little bit of dimension and taking the plainness away from the flowers. These flowers come lots of different sizes, so we've got smaller ones to go in the centre. So again, lifting these up, each petal up, and just curling it back round. So using my thumb against my pokey tool and literally just curling it over. And because of the weight of the cardstock, they'll always keep their shape once you've done them. Just going to take a little bit of glue, put that in the centre, and then offset the smaller one into the centre so you've got the petals are overlapping. Just hold that down for a second. And then a little bit of glue on the back, and we can finish off filling in this circle around the edge of my card. What's really good about this is that you're not actually going to have to rub the pencil lines out either, because you should be able to cover them all up with the flowers. So this flower, again, taking the petals, lifting them up first of all, then I'm going to use my pokey tool, put it down the back of each petal and then pinch either side. And this puts like a little pleat in each of the petals. So again, behind in the centre and pinch either side. Do that all the way around. Again, you're just adding some dimension and some interest to flowers before you put them down. And then I'm going to take a smaller one from the die cut sheet. Again, just pop this out, lift the petals up. And again, just with the pokey tool, putting it behind each petal and pinching either side, just to put that little pleat in each one. And then we can layer this up into the centre of the bigger flower. So again, a little bit of glue. Again, offset the petals as well, because it just adds that little bit more interest to your flowers. Again, some glue on the back, and we'll pop that one in there. And then the last one I've got to do is a daisy. Again, lifting my petals up, and I'm just going to curl this one back round again. So this has got some real height and dimension to these petals. Again, with the smaller one for the centre. I love how as well you can mix and match all the different colours as well, so it gives real variety of the colours to your card too. So again, just some glue on the back, offsetting my petals. And then obviously you can use any of the little flowers that you've got just to fill in the spaces in between. So now we've completed the circle of flowers on our card, taken a couple of our sentiments, used some little foam pads just to raise these up so it's going to add some dimension to it. And we'll place these in the middle. And then just to finish the centre of my flowers, looks really lovely if you add some candy. This is a dimensional embellishment. Put it on with a little foam pad. And just pick one of these up using my pokey tool. And I'm going to put that down into the centre of each of the flowers. And then I'm going to go round, remove the backing paper and put some white candy over the top. So if I just show you, I'm going to lift this up, and then candy is like a dimensional embellishment. It looks like a brad, but it's got no legs. So you literally just pop it down over the top of the foam pad, but it adds that little bit of dimension to the centre of your flowers. And then you can actually add glitter to them, you can add glossy accents to them, you can colour them as well, so you could make it match in with the colour of your card blank. Whatever you wanted to do to them. It's actually made from cardstock, so whatever you do to cardstock you could do to candy. And just go around and finish all the centres of the flowers, and then we'll cover them with the pieces of candy. Then I thought it'd just be nice just to show you how to add some glitter to the top of them to add a little bit of sparkle too. Oop. Last one. So then just removing the backing papers. And then we can go back round, pop the candies on the top. It's much easier if you put the foam pad where you want your candy to go rather than putting the foam pad in the back of the candy. If you do it this way, you know that the foam pad is going to actually hold the candies tight. And because sometimes they get stuck together like this, there's a big bundle of them here. So you need to make sure that you've actually just got one piece on each of your foam pads, but you can actually feel when they are stuck together. Let's keep going all the way around. But it really does add that little bit of interest to the centres, and then when we start adding a little bit of glitter glue to them to add that sparkle, just bring everything to life, really finish it off beautifully. So just this is Stardust glitter glue, so it's an iridescent one, so it will just take on whatever colour is underneath. So this is obviously going to look white and sparkly, which will just bring all the colours in together beautifully. So just squeeze very gently and then use the nozzle of the glitter glue to move that around on the top piece of each of the pieces of candy. And then you'll need to leave that to dry for about 10-15 minutes, and then your card will be ready to go. But it really does, just that little bit of sparkle really adds something to it, so it really finishes your flowers off absolutely beautifully.